morning everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Saturday the 12th of April 2025. It's currently 6:15 in the morning and today I'm making a long trip down to Gloucestershire for Forest Green Rovers versus Gateshead in the National League. Now I know this game doesn't kick off until 5:30, but it's just the way that the trains have worked out, unfortunately. Pretty astronomical prices later in the day, so I'm having to do it all pretty early. But what it does do is give me an opportunity to go to Gloucester first, check into my hotel, then just take things from there. So without further ado, let's get into this. So here I'm in Gloucester, which is of course where I'm staying tonight. If this game had been a 3 o'clock kickoff, I could have just about managed it there and back on the day, I reckon, but unfortunately it being changed to 5:30, so I totally scuppered that. But nevertheless, I guess it does kind of take the rush off a little bit, so we're just going to check into where I'm staying, grab a bit of scran, then we'll head on down to Nailsworth from there. So I'm in Forest Green / Nailsworth, and going into this evening's game, not taking into account the 3 PM games which are currently ongoing. Forest Green are in 3rd place in the National League table, and it's looking highly likely that that's where they are going to eventually finish. I think they can mathematically secure a playoff spot today. I don't know if the ongoing 3 PM games could maybe decide that before they've even kicked a ball, but we're coming into this game in 6th place in the National League table following last Saturday's 2-1 win over Dagenham and Redbridge. That of course being our first win in 8 games, and it did come at a pretty important time, but it goes without saying now we are really into a tough patch of games. Obviously coming down here today away to a side that have not lost at home all season, have only lost 5 games all season, are very, very tough to beat. A bit are masters of frustrating, which of course we saw up at the International Stadium back in September. Then obviously like the game on Good Friday needs no introduction, and obviously it's a trip to Hartlepool, which certainly won't be easy, a side that are in decent form just now. But I think what we can say over the last couple of games for us is that like with key defenders back, we look a bit more assured and a little bit more organised at the back, whereas in midfield I think the new signings have made a difference. I think in the first game I think Braden Johnson looked the part when he was on the pitch. Obviously last week I thought it was all about Tim Akinola, so I think if we don't give them the option to frustrate us, then I think we could potentially get a result out of this game this evening. I think it's pretty safe to say that Forest Green, I think despite the fact they are 3rd in the table, I don't think they've maybe quite lived up to expectations when you look at like the calibre of players they brought in and that kind of thing. But all the same, it will be a tough game, but we've everything to go for as well, and I'm sure we're not just going to come down here and park the bus, although I must say if we can get a point out of this game this evening, I think that would be a fairly respectable result. It just seems to be that it seems to be over the last sort of couple of weeks or so that other results have been going our way, but I don't want to get in the playoffs by virtue of favours. I want us to do it completely on our own merit, and if we can get something out of this game today, then I think despite contrary to what's been the case over the last few weeks or so, I think if we can get a result of this game, it maybe shows that we maybe do deserve to be up there, but that of course is going to be easier said than done, but all the same, I just hope that win last week has come at a good time. It's going to be tricky for us today. I think we know that, but as we said, on our day we can beat anyone in this league, and obviously if we can get a result out of this one, it would certainly go a very long way to us achieving what we want to achieve. So let's head into the new lawn and find out how it all unfolds. Here we are then, a new one off the list, and once again I've now visited every National League ground at some point in my life. So as part of this video today, I'm sure you're aware that Forest Green are a very different football club in the sense that they're all about the environment, like all the food notably is vegan and stuff like that. So I'm an open-minded guy, and I am giving different things a try while I'm here. And first up, I've got myself a drink. I've gone for the green cola. Had this recommended to us a couple of months ago by Doncaster fan Adam Gittins, so let's see what it's like. Just get this bloody thing open while I'm trying to hold the camera. Bloody hell. Right, just getting the thing open, so here we go, test number one. You know what, it's actually alright, don't mind that at all. So in the all-important food taste test, I have gone for a curry pasty, similar to what I had at Yeovil. I believe that one was meat-free as well, but it was actually pretty nice, I've got to say. Right, so the team's warming up Forest Green and getting ready in the distance. Of course, going to be in their usual green and black home strip this evening. And Gateshead are getting ready to say we are going to be in our claret and blue away strip. Anyway, I'll see you when the players are coming out of the tunnel and ready to start the match. So I've now gone for a brownie. It's okay actually, and trying a green lemonade this time. So yeah, anyway, we'll be back when the players are coming out of this tunnel. I'll run away. Go on, Joe. Yeah! Get it! Come on! Get in! Come on!
Get a tail at the back, boys! Oh, no love train! Keep! Fucking pussy! Sorry.
offside. Do it again.
Referee, watch his hands. That's touching his willy. Oh, what a save!
Jeez, what a save that is. Right, he's well on as well. He's not off there. Go on! Oh, save. Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Yes! Come on! Get in! Come on! Get in there! Gateshead!
Meat in me sandwich. Meat in me sandwich. I like meat in me sandwich. Meat in me sandwich.
Half-time, Forest Green Rovers 0, Gateshead 2. We are doing to them what they did to us up at the International Stadium back in September. We got off to the fast start. Granted, from where I was, it looked so the goalkeeper probably should have done a lot better. We've rode away a few times. George Shelby's made a couple of unbelievable saves in that first half. It has to be said. We've frustrated them. But whenever we've been forward, it has been to a good effect, and that is why we do find ourselves 2 goals to the good at half time. But certainly not counting my chickens just yet. We all know how notorious Forest Green are for scoring late goals. The amount of times they've scored after 90 plus minutes this season's beyond ridiculous, really. But so far, it has to be said, we are on course to get some kind of result out of this game, and if we can do that, then it puts us in an exceptionally good position, especially based on the other results from earlier in the day. It seems like we're having an absolutely ridiculous amount of luck with other results going our way at this moment in time, and that's been the case once again today. But if this time we can make that count, as I said, it maybe even gives us a little bit more room for error, you know what I mean? Because even if this carries on like this, even if we were to get beaten on Good Friday, we wouldn't drop out of a playoff spot or anything like that. But there's going to be a big 45 to come. We've got to stay switched on like we have done throughout the course of that first half. It's been a really gritty performance so far, I'd say, but the chances we are creating are good ones, and if we can do that, then you never know, then we might even get this game wrapped up. I was coming down here thinking this is never going to be a game that we're going to win 3 or 4-0 or anything like that, but it could potentially be on the cards, you never know. But as we said, they are dangerous going forward. I think they're holding the line pretty well. They've nearly caught us out at the back a couple of times, and have just been well aware of whether they've been offside or not. But if you'd have offered me 2-0 at half time in this game, I would have absolutely snapped your hand off for it. So I can't complain. We've just got a big job to do over the next 45 minutes plus.
It is that's why I got
Go on. Go on, Mal. Got options. You've got options. Go on! Go on! Yeah! Get it! Yes! Come on! Get it! Get it! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, safe! Oh God. Oh my God. Can't believe what I've just seen there. Timmy. Go on. Go on. Go on! So we're into added time, I ain't got a clue how much is actually being added on. So it was 7 minutes that was added on. Played about 2.5 hours. I think so. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. We're going to throw this away, aren't we? What do I say about these and late goals? Shit. There's going to be other times by the time. So remember, the 7 minutes is just a minimum. He's just got to get it so far out of the pitch now. Ty, get in the corner, man. Yes! Come on! Get in! We like the scenic route, don't we? Full-time Forest Green Rovers 2, Gateshead 3. For the most part, I have cut down on my overall alcohol intake over the last year or so, but after I've edited this video and what have you, I'm absolutely going to need to go out and get a beer or a cider or possibly even both, because by God, we've put through the mill at the end of that game, weren't we? We've taken a scenic route twice today. The first time being on a travel montage on a bus going through the Cotswolds, which I've got to say was very nice. Then through the end of that game, which I've got to say wasn't so nice. But in many respects, it is typical Gateshead, isn't it? 3-0 up after 87 minutes, absolutely no danger whatsoever. Then a really unfortunate own goal, and then Forest Green get another back in the third minute of 7 of injury time. Then all of a sudden we're really clinging on there, getting the Ben Tozer long throw into the box, and we just needed to see it out, which we did, thankfully. But in a lot of ways, it was perhaps the perfect away performance, away to a side that before today hadn't lost a home game all season, and what a result that is, and what a time to get it as well. That not only puts us in the playoffs by 6 points with 4 games left, but I think at such a crucial time it's shown that we can compete with the best sides in this division. So I think throughout the course of this season, some of our results against the sides that thereabouts have been a little bit ropey, but we came down here today and we got the result, and I'm absolutely delighted. And what I must say is that I think over the last few weeks, the effort levels, the desire, and even the quality of some of the players over the last few weeks has been thrown into question. I think in some instances rightly so. But I think to a man, they answered some of those questions today. I thought, the likes of Brandon Horton, when he came on, I thought he had a really good game. I thought Tim Akinol was absolutely colossal today. Terrell Newton was absolutely outstanding. A lot happened through him. I think, obviously, last few minutes aside, we looked so assured at the back. In midfield, we looked really solid as well. We looked like we had much more of a threat going forward as well, which is obviously really good. I was absolutely gutted for George Shelby not to keep a clean sheet, because he was an absolute rock today, it has to be said. But all the same, 3 points is 3 points, and if he'd offered me that before the game was played, I would have absolutely taken it. I know it was a bit heart in mouth towards the end of the game, but this is Gateshead FC. We never do things the easy way. But as well, I think what it also does is it means that game against York on Good Friday, and obviously York are in red hot form just now, put 7 past all the shots today. That's not a must-win game for us anymore. I think we can maybe look at that now, and I think a draw would be a decent result, given the position that we have put ourselves in. We've got 4 games left. None of them are going to be easy, because you've obviously got York, who I've just mentioned, who are in really good form. Hartlepool away, which isn't going to be easy, and it never is. Boston, they've all of a sudden picked up a bit of form out of nowhere, and obviously Southend on the last day of the season. Will they need a result to get in the playoffs, or at least stand a chance of getting in the playoffs? Who knows? There's going to be a lot of twists and turns over the next few weeks. Obviously, Easter weekend's coming up, which is always absolutely pivotal in just about every season. Doesn't matter if you're a side battling relegation, going for the playoffs, or going for the league title. There is always twists in it. And that particular weekend over the 2 games always decides a lot. And the fact that it's so late in the season this time as well, and there's a lot of sides that are local to each other playing against each other as well this year. Obviously, with the way they did. Obviously not playing the same team twice over Christmas and that kind of thing. So, yeah, it's a massive Easter weekend coming up. But maybe we've found a bit of momentum at the right time. I think obviously those few hiccups towards the end of the game aside, I thought it was a thoroughly professional performance today. We've gone to a side that, as I mentioned, hadn't lost at home previously this season and done a number on them. I think there's many things helped us today. I think the pitch was absolutely beautiful, to be fair. So I think that really helped with our style of play. I think even the home game we played against Forest Green earlier in the season, where they came up and beat us 2-0, I think that maybe helped us with this game today, because I'm going to be honest, I didn't think there was anything spectacular that day, but they got the early goal, they frustrated us, then sucker punched us at the end, and I think today was about not allowing that to happen. And obviously we were very effective going forward today, and that is the most effective I've seen us in the final third for quite a long time, it has to be said, and that is reflected in the fact that we've obviously gone to Forest Green, a very difficult ground to go to, and we scored 3 goals all from open play as well, like different kinds of goals. Obviously the first one a bit of a mistake from the goalkeeper, second one good shot initially from Newton, which the keeper couldn't handle, and Malcolm was in the right place, and then third one absolutely sizzling skills from Liam Humbles before putting the ball into the back of the net. So it's been a very, very good day for the club, but I'm not getting too excited just yet. I know we're in a very, very good position now to claim a playoff spot, but I'm not going to believe that we're going to finish in the playoffs until it is mathematically beyond all doubt. But there's absolutely no denying that that puts us in a very, very good position. We've got a bit of wiggle room now. We can maybe afford a draw on Good Friday or something like that. So yeah, a good day for the club and a good job well done. But that is that for this video, and I'll be back on Tuesday night with the Durham Challenge Cup final between Shildon and Wickham at the Stadium of Light. So who will claim the Durham Challenge Cup this year? Check back on Tuesday to find out. But until then, take care, cheers for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you later. Come on.